Oi.
Hello.
Hello, guest house, Lana?
Yes, please.
Lana guest house, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
You are single.
Single, yes, forever. The ladies in Saudi Arabia becomes European and American now. It's very hard for you now.
No, to Sweden.
Yeah.
I married one Sweden.
Yeah, you marry one Sweden. She going to kill you after 1 week.
1 week?
2:30 in the night, and I'm going to the Arlanda airport from my hometown. It's a 3-hour journey as usual for me. And yeah, I need to take this night train if I could catch the flight tomorrow to Sarajevo in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Here's the train. It's going to be an amazing trip to go there. Now let's hit the train to the airport. This is one of the longest trains in Sweden. I think it's 15 wagons. Sarajevo. How much? Okay. Thank you. I like it when you can pay on the bus. Almost every European Union country you need to pay on some kiosk or something. But here in Bosnia, just pay to the bus driver. So easy. So easy. So finally, a new country again. This is country number 48 for me, and as always it's very hard to go from the airport to the city center. In every country it's usually very not hard, but if you're it's a new country, never been there before, you don't know the system, the logistic. Sometimes it's easy, but it was not easy from Bosnia or Sarajevo airport. You need to walk quite far to come to the bus stop, and then you just ask your way through people. You just point city center Sarajevo. And they just show you what bus you're going to take. So never be afraid to speak with people. Oi.
Hello.
Hello, guest house, Lana?
Yes, please.
Lana guest house, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
You are single.
Single, yes, forever.
Okay. My name is Miralem.
Okay, Roger.
Roger. Where are you from, Roger?
Sweden.
Sweden?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah. Always want to go to Bosnia.
Oh,
So this is the first time, so
you are first time.
yeah. Beautiful people and country, so
Yeah.
now I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very easy to go. I was so scared, you know, the corona test, corona vaccine, but it took 1 minute
Yeah.
to go.
It's European bullshit.
Sweden, it's no restrictions.
Oh, yes. No.
Nothing.
I have a friend in Sweden.
Uh-huh.
I have relationship with this many times. And he speak with me about the rules in Sweden. I know. Sweden is good. Smart people.
Yeah.
Sweden people, smart people.
Smart, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very smart.
In my perspective, when I see the other countries, oh, Sweden is good.
Yeah.
And that's your rule.
Okay, do you know a restaurant close by here?
Yes, on the bus charge. All the bus charge, all the old city it's 70% the shops it's for food. But I give you one advice about the. Do you eat meat?
Yeah, I
Yes.
love to eat different foods. I love to go Bosnia, eat Bosnia food.
Bosnian food. First, when the people come in Sarajevo, the first moment eat the national specialty meat.
Now I'm in the old town of Sarajevo, and my host in my guest house gave me a tip about a really nice, genuine Bosnia restaurant. I love to eat the cuisine in a country where I'm going to. I don't go to McDonald's. If I do that, you can kill me. You should respect the country you go to and eat the food they have. So this is not, it's a really bad day to come here. It's really rainy. But you cannot be lucky with the weather all the time. This is amazing, even if it's raining. It's the old town of Sarajevo. Oh, I'm so happy every time I come to a new country.
First time eating in Bosnia Herzegovina. Oh, it's really good.
Amazing cheap here in Bosnia. Didn't realize it was so cheap to eat in a really nice restaurant now in the old town of Sarajevo. It's a 3-meal dinner with 2 beers and a coffee and dessert, and appetizer, and the main meal cost like 10 American dollars. It's crazy cheap. And this is really nice restaurant, a nice area, a really tourist area of Sarajevo, the old town. Usually these kind of places are expensive wherever you go in the world, but really cheap. Kurmast.
With an age.
Okay.
Hurmast.
Hurmast dessert. A really traditional one. That was an extraordinary meal for 10 American dollars. I can imagine how cheap it is if you go outside Sarajevo a little bit. It's going to be half price. It's going to cost the same thing, cost $5. This is the cheapest country I have been to after Armenia and Georgia. They were really cheap countries. Belize was also very cheap. I think Bosnia is the cheapest country I've been to. Really cheap. One thing I had learned is not to go home in the night on these alley roads. But I do it anyway. Oh, these rocky roads.
Turn right onto State Fed.
Let's see if I can find my place again here. It's so dark here. 8. Thank you, USM map. If I could give this USM map application a tip, I would do that. You hear that? It's like Istanbul. Like 50% of the people in Bosnia are Muslims. This was an amazing day, even if it was raining all day. A really great dinner. And then I went into the supermarket and bought me breakfast for the guest house. It was crazy. I bought 2 yogurt and 1 kilo of muesli, and a small bag of candy, and I paid like $1.50 American dollar for that. So it's 75 cents per breakfast. And this is my veranda on the guest house. And when I went into the kitchen here, I was going to film, but I couldn't do it. It was so small, and it was 2 Turkish young ladies there cooking food, and I talked to them a little bit. So I love it to stay in hostels or guest houses. You meet people, you talk to people, and and the manager that checked me in here, I think we talked for 30 minutes, and he told me a lot of things about Bosnia. You can hear that I filmed him, not filmed him, but I filmed the conversation. So I got the speech he had for Bosnia. And here is his speech with some nice shots over Sarajevo.
But in winter,
Yeah, it's really cold here in winter.
in January, in Sarajevo, refugees don't have nothing.
No.
Camp, it's like horror. Believe me.
You have a camp
Yeah, big camp
here in Sarajevo, outside Sarajevo.
outside Sarajevo, big camp. It's like horror.
Tent.
They have some buildings, some tents, some containers. Some,
Yeah.
It's mixed, but it's
It's nothing you don't see that on the TV and the news, you know.
no.
You never see that. You lived here during the Yugoslavia
Yes,
time?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
The Tito and
It's
was it terrible times or was it good times?
it's good times.
Good time.
Good times. Now every is lie. Now every is lie. Every is money. Every is
Yeah.
popularity. Every is trend. Every
Yeah.
before the ex-Yugoslavia, it's so social,
Yeah.
social. It's important. I thinking about this many times, and I know I live in this time. I live now. I live in the world, Alhamdulillah. And look, people, it's same. In this time, people,
Yeah.
it's same. It's similar. It's not same. You have school, you don't have school, but doesn't have so much lying before.
No.
And social helping, it's very often.
So the first impression of Bosnia, it's like 9 p.m. Saturday night. I sit here outside my guest house. The first impression is very rainy today, but it should be better weather. In 2 days it's going to be sunny again. I hope so. I paid 50 cents American from the airport to the city center of Sarajevo, and I think it was 12 kilometers or something from the airport. Okay, I need to go 1 kilometer to the bus stop to get the bus. But I paid 50 American cents for that. That's crazy cheap. Paid $8 per night for this guest house. Washing machine, kitchen, shower, shared shower and shared toilet, of course. That's how it is when you stay cheap. And it's around 5 minutes from the old town and 10 minutes from the city center of Sarajevo. So that was it. That was the first day in Bosnia. See you tomorrow. A new day in Sarajevo, Bosnia. I'm happy today because it's not raining, but it's really autumn weather here. And what can you do? You cannot change the weather. But it's going to be really nice weather in the more west part of Bosnia, down to a place called Mostar, and that's a place I'm going to go in 2 days. It's going to be really sunny and warm there. But here is really autumn. It's very hilly in Sarajevo. I sat down now in the morning, and the owner of the guest house talked to me really much about Bosnia and the history of Bosnia. It was 1 hour very interesting conversation I had here. amazing man who wants to speak so much about Bosnia, and I love to know the history of a country where I am in. I really love it. Times Square in London. That's a lot of doves. Oh my god. Let's eat some kevapachi. Kevapachi. I don't know what kevapachi is, but it looks really good. So now I try this dish everybody's talking about, kevapachi. $4 with a drink, not expensive. It's absolutely in the tourist center of the old town, so it's quite good price for that. Yeah, this is the Miljaka River that runs through all the Sarajevo. That was a really nice lunch, really nice traditional lunch. So it has not been raining so much today, thank you, and they didn't have a coffee there, so I'm going to walk Sarajevo a little bit now and look for a nice coffee shop. It's a lot of old bridges in Bosnia, all over the country, and definitely in Sarajevo, and they didn't bomb every bridge here. Turkish coffee in Sarajevo, but why does the Turkish people drink so less with coffee? It's so small. Look my finger here. It's like coffee for a baby, not for a Swedish Viking. But the cake looks good. So you guys are from Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Yes. Saudi Arabia. You know Saudi Arabia ما يشرب كحول.
Where do you think I'm from?
Beer?
Little bit. I usually don't drink so much, but little whiskey.
والله أنا عارف ويسكي ما في عارف ويسكي أيوه.
Tack.
في كابتورة.
Tack in Swedish. No beer, just whiskey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very much. Welcome. You're welcome.
You're here on holiday, working?
No, tourist.
Yeah.
Travel.
Travel.
Yes.
Yeah. Tomorrow I go to Mostar.
You
been to Mostar?
Yes.
Yeah, is it beautiful?
اليوم.
جت شو اسمه.
And the
I
water?
am sorry, I am little English.
No problem.
But Kunic.
Kurnic. Good.
ما يعرف المستار هي؟
Yes.
But it's going to be very great weather. The sun is coming in Mostar, and they say never rain in Mostar.
Very hot.
Very hot, yeah,
Yes.
40 degrees.
Yes. Oh, it's 50.
50.
50 degrees.
My new Saudi Arabian friends. Very good. Wait. Change to Swedish. English or Swedish. You don't speak any word English and we can talk to each other anyway. Because of Google. Thanks to Google Translation. Google Translation is just amazing. Two nice friends from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Arabia.
Spoon, small spoon.
Arabic or Turkish coffee?
Arabic.
Arabic coffee.
Coffee Turkish is black.
Yeah.
Arabic no black. This maybe 1 glass. Good.
Smells so good.
Yes. Food. in Saudi
Good.
Arabia. For lunch or dinner.
Kabsa
Kabsa
in Saudi
in
Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Okay, I eat that when I come and visit you. When I come to Saudi Arabia, you give me kabsa.
Inshallah. Inshallah. كبسة الكبسة أنواع عندنا. في عندنا المندي، في عندنا الزربيان، في عندنا البوط.
Kabsa is a type of mandi. Okay, I
Kabsa är
understand.
en typ vi har i mandi. Vi har knappen. Det är i vår biryani. Vi har al-dukari i vår eslake. Vi har komprimerat.
Okay.
I see you
Yeah.
inshallah Jeddah.
Inshallah, Jidja.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Yeah. The ladies in Saudi Arabia becomes European and American now. It's very hard for you now.
Outside, I go to Sweden.
Yeah.
I manage one Sweden.
Yeah, you marry one Sweden. She going to kill you after 1 week.
1 week. 1 week. No,
Oh.
I can't.
You're going to last for like
I can't.
5 days, then you're finished.
5 days.
5 days, then you're finished. If you have this mindset and married a Swedish lady, is it expensive in Saudi Arabia?
No.
No, very cheap.
Yes.
Yeah. You cannot buy alcohol in Saudi Arabia?
No.
No, it's impossible.
Also good.
Yeah. But you shouldn't drink. Can you drink?
Yes, but not like this. Cook in home.
Yeah, you cook in home.
Max.
700.
700 max.
Herregud.
Mark. Like this.
700.
In Saudi Arabia, yes.
Och med dess.
That's so much. 350 euros.
I know you work in a hotel, 5 star. You bring me this one.
If I go to Saudi Arabia, if I take this, they take me to police.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. You and me, everybody. no جيل يعني شو اسمه a long time. One day.
1 day.
One day.
But now ladies in Saudi Arabia can drive car. I read on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe after before لهم سنة.
Tjena.
Before 1 year.
Min أجل.
Uh-huh.
That's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Very dangerous. I see another car drive a woman. I scared. Stop. Stop. She go. I will go.
I remember they go to Bahrain and drive car.
What?
Saudi Arabia lady go over the bridge, friendship bridge to Bahrain, and they drive the car in the country. Bahrain. Bahrain.
Bahrain. Yes.
Bahrain.
Manama.
Saudi Arabia lady go to Bahrain.
Yes.
And Manama.
Yes.
They drive a car.
Training.
Yeah.
Training.
Dubai.
Training.
Yeah, training.
Dubai.
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 If you have more than one wife, it's called polygamy in English.
Ah.
In Sweden we cannot.
Not
No, just one wife.
one.
Yeah. That's enough. One wife in Sweden, it's enough. If you have 2 wives in Sweden, you die in a heart attack. The ladies in Sweden are not the same like in Saudi Arabia. Not same ladies, different.
Different.
But in Sweden we are equal. Men and ladies are the same. Not like in Saudi Arabia.
Same.
Swedish and men, they help each other.
يقول لك حرمة ورجال زي بعض.
Maybe men cook food. Maybe a lady go shopping for food. Man clean the house.
Wife, cook, and clean.
Yeah. What you work with and you work with?
I am before military.
Military.
Yes.